to GreatRiffs. Today we're gonna learn a really awesome riff from a Japanese hair metal band from the 80s called, and I'm not kidding you, Loudness. Why are they named Loudness? Well, it could be because they are very loud. It could also be because they didn't know very many English words at the time. Which could actually be true. Early on in their career, they sang mostly in Japanese, but later on they kind of like had somebody write English lyrics for them and they just memorized them by the sounds of the words. So it's a real theory. But anyway, back in the 80s, Loudness was obviously, like I said, a Japanese hair metal band. And they got really popular on their island and in some other places. They kind of were starting to develop an underground following really all over the world. It'd be the kind of thing where there were guys in record stores that were like, oh man, has the new Van Halen album came out yet? And the guy behind the counter would be like, no. But then he'd be like, I do have this band called Loudness, and thus a lifetime fan was born. But anyway, in 1985, they came out with an album called Thunder in the East. Thunder in the East ended up being the most successful album they had up to that point, and spawned a number of music videos and singles here in the US. How I found out about Loudness is I actually had this antique store that I used to go to when I was a kid, and they would have all these records that were all $1. And this is kind of before the era where people like collected records on purpose. And I had a record player, so I kind of just figured like I can check out bands that I like for $1. Why not? Because people actually paid money for music back then. So I saw the front cover and I'm like, whoa, what the heck is this? It's got the whole Japanese theme thing and it's like really metal-y looking. And then famously, I turned it around. On the back, there's like the pictures of the band and stuff, and they're all looking like Van Halen or Rat or something, except they're all Japanese. And I was just like, I have no idea what this sounds like, but I've got to hear it. And really, in a way, Loudness is just really not a cliche 80s hair metal band, because the truth is they're a little darker and edgier than your average band. They're kind of like Motley Crue or the Scorpions in that they kind of have the same aesthetic, but it's just a little bit darker overall. Although I would say Loudness is maybe even closer to being kind of a metal band. Their guitarist, who I believe is called Akira Takasaki, he's actually a real beast, and over in Japan he's a total legend. I think the first song on the flip side of the album is a song called Run For Your Life, which actually really kind of stuck out to me. It's a song that has kind of a number of really cool parts and stuff, and there's of course there's great soloing all throughout the entire thing. It's a song that has a lot of cool parts, but the big thing that really stands out to me is the main riff in the song, which ironically is the riff we're gonna learn. This is a riff that's kind of complex and it's in a bunch of time signatures. I'd kind of have to chart it out to even say what time signature or time signatures it's in. But once you've heard it a few times, it'll come naturally to you, and once you learn the notes, the rhythm won't be that weird for you. Here's how it goes. Got a few twists and turns, but it's a fun little riff. Alright, so you're gonna start out on the 9th fret on the D string, and the first little part of this is basically like, so I like to bar it with my pinky, and basically you're gonna bar the 9th fret on the D and the A, like this. Okay, so you play the first 3 notes, which are this. 9 on the D, 9 on the A, 9 on the D. Then you're gonna go up to the 7th fret on the G. 6th fret. 7th fret on the D. And then 9th fret on the A. So far we have. Alright, so after that you're gonna go on the 7th fret on the A. 5th fret on the A, 4th fret on the A. So far we got. And then we're gonna go 5th fret on the E string, bottom E, low E in pitch. Then 3 on the E. And then I like to bar the 5 on the A and D strings like this. So far we have. And what we're gonna do next is 5 on the A, 5 on the D, then we're gonna let that go and do the 4th fret on the G. And then we're going back to the 5 on the D with the barring thing. So far we have. Then we're going to the 3rd fret on the A, 2nd fret on the A, 3rd fret on the E, 2nd fret on the E. Alright, the last little bit here after you do that is you're going to start out on the 4th fret on the D string and you're going to slide up to the 5th, like, and then you're going to play, after that, you're going to play 4 on the D, 2 on the D, open D, not holding anything down, I'm just silencing strings here. And then I like to do a little, which is 2, 4, 2, open. So far, and that's the whole thing. Take it for a little test drive. Well, anyway, that's what we have for you today on GreatRiffs. But Loudness was really kind of a big deal, and they honestly had a kind of a unique take on the genre of hair metal, which, you know, was kind of unique because not that many people did. This is just one of those riffs that I've like played for a long time and really enjoyed and jammed with people and whatever else. Well, anyway, that's all we got for you today on GreatRiffs. Everybody have a great week, and we'll catch you next time.